the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Wells. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's lights out, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents. Rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Early in the season. You look at Memphis. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And for the Grizzlies, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And it's blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim. And he does a great job of it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. New York, no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Knicks trail by 17 in a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slipping.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Now, here's Wells. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Pass to Jackson, just 5 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Kevin, back over to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Hart outside. Looking to end the run. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Jerome, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Wide open shot is on the money. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Pass to Edey. Lee left side. That one goes in. Lee's got 17 now.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Black. Off target from outside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Jackson. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Edey, and the officials call a traveling violation. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Desmond Bane and the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one's good. Andrews.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-5 run. Over to the left wing. Lee outside. Three-pointer. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Coward. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 19. And here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's the bodyguard, and he's good on the 3-ball. The bodyguard's got 10 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And here are the Knicks now after Memphis gets the 3. Here's Black, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Black's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to the bodyguard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Here's Coward. Pass to Lee. To the middle. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now Black puts up a 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. From deep. And that one's good. Andrews. 15 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Pass to Black. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Edey with a screen on Bridges. Down low. And a dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Black from the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Coward. Brunson covering. Now here's Lee. number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Black. Brunson kicks to Black. Kick by Bridges. Back to Brunson. On 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Coward. 7 points in the game. There's the screen. And that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got a pair of triples in the second down for the Grizzlies. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Black. Will it go? That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And that's 20 points for the chosen one.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by New York.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Anunoby finds Black. Towns for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You look at New York, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Black, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Brunson against Lee. Pass to Towns. And the 3 off target. Towns has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. A second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
New York shooting about 35% from the floor. Now it's going for them. Here's Andrews, defended by Bridges. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. His three-pointers off the mark. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Anunoby. Towns kicks to Black. Over Edey. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And it's now 22 points for the chosen one. Here's the bodyguard. Lee outside. Here's the bodyguard. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first three shots.
Towns a screen on Lee. Left side, Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt the shot.
Here's the bodyguard. 10 points for him. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Andrews passes to Lee. Here's Edey. Dunk by Edey.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chance to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson. So it's the Knicks now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Out to the right wing, shoots, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, that's a highly finished look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Andrews. He's got 18. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by New York. Black's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. The bodyguard grabs the board.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting them off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 5. Black, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. Numbers off.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Black, covered by Lee. New York, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Andrews. Tipped away. And a fast break now for New York. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great makes, about Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That one falls for Brunson. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination. Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific, really impressive execution.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Now Black. The kick out to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Out to Lee. Clock at 6. Here's Coward. Brunson covering. Kept alive. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. 23 points for Skinny.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so here's Memphis. The Knicks making the shot. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Here's Black. Lets it go with the 3. And no good that time. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Memphis ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Andrews. Drops one in from the wing. Skinny's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Brunson outside. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. The bodyguard grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Now Lee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Memphis shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lee. Both free throws good for Lee. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Black. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lee in the post. Working on Black. Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Black. 26 points for him. Lee with the steal. Pass to the bodyguard. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat. Saving no way. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Lee. He's got 23. To the inside. Here's Grant. A dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Bridges outside. Pass to Black. The tray. That shot off.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. So for the Knicks, Andre Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Josh Hart in for Black. Here's Lee. Great touch on the 16-footer. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And the shot is good.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Now here's Lee. He's got 25. Grant outside. Here's Andrews. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. It's the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 10 points.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Grant. 6 points for him. Jackson has the open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hart. It's blocked. Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Anunoby. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Andrews bangs home the trifecta. Skinny's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Bridges outside. Hart, wide open, who fired? And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Bridges. Over Lee. Lee with the block. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Memphis out in front, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Lee out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Wells. Then there's Edey. And it's Jackson in a power forward. Buries it from 3-point range. 31 points for Lights Out.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Drummond. Now Towns. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Black. Good, it is his one for time. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Look, in the first half, he was hot from beyond the arc, and that's now his second in this half.
Now here's Lee. Shoots over Black. And he can't bank that one in. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Lee. Good on both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hart outside. Pass to Black. Launches it. No good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
They grab their own miss. Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the paint. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yes, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Jackson misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Drummond. Towns wide open. Offensive rebound. Here's Black. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Black's got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to Edey. The inside. Black defending. The putback. Black grabs the board. Knicks have gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. McBride's shot is off.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Up top, Jerome. Pass to Edey. Right side, Lee. To the right side. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Jerome. And another miss by Memphis. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Black. The 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's. Lee passes to Wells. Knocks it loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Shot from 16. New York moving it around. And they call an illegal screen here. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Andrews. The offensive rebound. Here's Coward. And again, Memphis no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now McBride. And here's Towns. He's defended by Edey. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
The coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Pass to Andrews. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Black's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Andrews. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Andrews. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Skinny's got 31.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Black with it, covered by Lee. Offline with his 3. It's tipped and stolen by Hart. Always going up for the alley-oop here. From past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Black. New York, no good that time either. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Coward. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The bodyguard passes to Andrews. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Black from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. the bodyguard. Here's Coward, defended by Hart. Here's Lee outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Knicks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Left side, Towns. Back to McBride. Three-pointer. No good that time. Memphis has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Lee. Inside. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's McBride. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Lee. Takes the three. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Drummond. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's Coward. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. And it's 37 points for Skinny.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Brunson. Good on the shot.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Andrews. The inside, working on Black from 10 feet out. No good from Lee. The Knicks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Now, here's Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Here's the three. Hits it from downtown. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
Lee passes to Andrews. It's Edey atop the key. Down low. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lights Out.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. The bodyguard passes to Andrews. 5 on the clock. Pass to the bodyguard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They kick out to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Lights Out.